Hello everyone! I am a mysterious person who will tell you mysterious stories that I have heard myself, as well as stories that you have sent to me from all over the world. Today, I will bring you a story that I have heard. This story has been edited with the characters' names and location changed, taking you to a famous hospital abroad with creepy mysteries. Now please listen to the story. The Ghost at St. Michael's Hospital. St. Michael's Hospital, located in the heart of Boston, USA, is one of the leading medical facilities with the with a solid reputation for quality care and advanced medical research. Built in the early 20th century, the hospital has not only saved the lives of thousands of patients, but also witnessed many tragic and mysterious stories. The spacious corridors, modern examination rooms, planned with ancient architecture to create a space that is both modern and mysterious, where dark secrets are still hidden in every brick and every hidden corner. Classical paintings hanging on the walls, crystal chandeliers reflecting dim light, and strange echoes from the long corridors blow up a haunting and mysterious atmosphere. When night falls, St. Michael's Hospital becomes completely different. The dim street light shines through the large windows, creating long dark shadows in the hallways. The air becomes cold and gloomy. The wind whistles through the cracks, adding to the feeling of loneliness and horror. The vast hallways now only echo with the footsteps of the night shift workers. Sometimes strange and inexplicable noises, making the space more haunting and terrifying than ever. The dark shadow of Keiko is shadows buzzing by the corner of the eye, the sounds of unknown origin, and the musty smell of time make every step of the people in the hospital seem to be pushed into another world of insecurity and suspense. Inside the hospital, Operating Room 07 is famous for its long-standing horror stories. Built in the 1950s, this operating room has witnessed many successful surgeries, but also many tragic incidents. It is rumored that the souls of deceased doctors and nurses still wander. It appears enough to wander in the operating room, never to rest in peace. The sad eyes and groans echoing from the dark nights make Operating Room 07 the most avoided place in the entire hospital. The old lighting system mixed medical instruments and traces of the past add to the horror, making anyone who enters here feel like they are entering another space, where time seems to have stopped and restless souls are still waiting. Emily, a young nurse who has just graduated, full of enthusiasm and passion for caring for patients, is transferred to the surgical department of St. Michael's Hospital. With her bright eyes and gentle smile, Emily quickly wins the trust of her colleagues. However, on her first night shift here, she begins to feel strange and inexplicable things, marking the beginning of a dark story that she never imagined. Emily's curiosity and determination make her not give up easily, but the cold and ghostly feelings gradually weaken her belief in logic and reason. Before coming to St. Michael, Emily had heard many rumors about supernatural phenomena happening in the hospital, especially Operating Room 07. Stories of silent crying, shadowy figures appearing in the middle of the night, and the feeling of being watched made her feel uneasy. However, with courage and curiosity, herself that these were just folk legends to scare and bother newcomers. She was determined to prove that she did not believe in ghosts, but with each step in the dark corridors, dim lights and strange sounds gradually made her unable to deny the presence of the supernatural. Emily's first night on duty in the operating room was filled with challenges. The hallways were quieter than ever, save for the ticking of clocks and the sighs of the patients. She and Sarah, a senior nurse with extensive experience, began preparing for surgery. The tense and cold atmosphere made Emily's heart beat faster, but she tried to stay calm and focus on her duties. The flashing lights, the sound of machines, and the smell of smoke unintentionally added to the sense of suspense, making Emily inevitably anxious about the rumors surrounding Operating Room 07. In the middle of the night, an urgent emergency call from the emergency room required the hospital to prepare for a critical surgery. The supervisor on duty quickly assigned Emily the task of opening the door to Operating Room 07. Although she was still a little scared of the rumors he had heard, with the help of Sarah, Emily entered the operating room, where the dim light and cold air immediately made her shiver. The heavy large door clanged as Emily opened it. The light from the headlights spread into the room, but soon became dim and strange, making Emily feel like she was entering another world full of mystery and fear. When Emily turned on the lights in Operating Room 07, everything suddenly became dim and strange. A cold air passed through her body, making her shiver. Suddenly, a blurry feature appeared, the image of a woman in a white dress, her long hair falling down to cover her face. She stood silently by the operating table, her eyes empty as if there was no soul, creating a horrifying and terrifying image. The space became eerily quiet. Only the sound of Emily's strong heartbeat echoed in her ears. Increasing the uncontrollable excitement and fear, Emily felt her jaws tighten. Unable to make a sound, she tried to move, but her legs were frozen. The woman's feet stood still, only occasionally, letting out soft sighs. She turned towards the door, but saw no one. The operating room lights suddenly flickered and turned off, shrouding the room in complete darkness. The pounding of her heart in her chest made her feel like she was about to lose control. The fear that was rising made Emily unable to think of a way to escape the situation. Each passing moment seemed to drag on endlessly in the darkness and coldness. After the horror event, Emily nervously went to Dr. Thompson, the head of the surgical department, to tell him what had happened. Dr. Thompson listened calmly, his eyes thoughtful. He explained that the woman she had met was Margaret, an excellent nurse who had passed away a few years ago during a night surgery. Margaret had always been known for her dedication and love for her job, but because she was exhausted during a long surgery, she did not have time to rest and eventually left this world. Since then, her soul has been attached to Operating Room 07. Unable to leave because the work was not finished, Dr. Thompson also shared that many previous staff had also encountered similar phenomena, but few dared to speak out for fear of being considered crazy. A week later, Emily was assigned to the night shift again. Despite her efforts to stay calm and not let her fear get the better of her, she couldn't help but feel nervous as she entered operating room 07. As she was about to open the door, the lights in the operating room flickered dimly once more. When she entered, she saw Margaret again, but this time, Margaret had turned around with empty, expressionless eyes. Emily felt a cold wind blow past her, making her shiver. Unable to continue working in a state of fear, Emily decided that she couldn't take it anymore and decided to quit her job at the hospital. Margaret's constant presence made Emily feel like she was being haunted, not only physically, but also mentally, making her no longer feel safe and secure in the job she once loved. After Emily left the hospital, operating room 07 continued to be appended. Stories about Margaret's spirit continued to spread, making St. Michael's Hospital more mysterious than ever. Night shift staff occasionally saw the figure of a woman in white, standing silently by the operating table, as if continuing the work she had never completed. The mysteries of life and death, of souls that have not been released, still weighed heavily on the cold space of the hospital, reminding everyone of things that science cannot explain. It seems that operating room 07 has become a symbol of doubt and fear, a place where restless souls are still searching for rest, creating a never-ending cycle of fear. The story ends here. Thank you for listening. If you find it interesting, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to help my channel develop and motivate me to make the next stories. Now goodbye and see you again in other mysterious stories.